All right, what's up, YouTube? New YouTube channel coming at you, Granite State Vapers, me and my brother. And we are going to be doing, on this channel, we're going to be doing hardware reviews, atomizers, mods, and a lot of juice. We got a lot of juice to bring you guys. And today, for our very first video, I messed up already. For our very first video, we got a juice line sent to us from Propaganda e-liquid. This was sent to me by Nick DiNuccio, I think it said, out in California, just a couple days ago. So he sent us all 4 flavors in the Propaganda line. We got Illuminati, Wildfire, Widowmaker, really bad at centering those, and Subliminal. These bottles all have pretty cool labels, and they're all amber, dark brown amber bottles to protect from UV. And basically, we're just gonna go over them. You want to start with like flavor profiles?
All right. So the first one that we're going to go over is Illuminati.
I'll hold them up.
Illuminati is a blood orange, pineapple, and strawberry.
And the label on that one's just their actual.
It's like the Illuminati eye in the triangle.
And it's actually their company logo. So I'm assuming this is their original juice. Probably what they started out with. So that's Illuminati. And then we're going to be doing...
Then there's Widowmaker. Widowmaker is Bavarian cream with infused blueberries.
And the Widowmaker is just, a black widow on a web. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool labels on these bottles. These are all 0 milligram Nick. And then next...
And then there's Subliminal. Subliminal is a sweet and sour razzmatazz candy.
And this one is like Uncle Sam with... he's vaping, it looks like. This is a pretty cool label, too. They're all pretty cool. And the final one, which is this is their most recent juice that they just added last year, just a few months ago.
Wildfire, which is a toasted almond and mezzaluna cookie.
Which I have no idea what a mezzaluna cookie is, but I'm assuming it's some sort of Spanish like sugar cookie. Yeah, and on this label,
seems similar to a sugar cookie.
We have Smokey the Bear doing some sort of Illuminati triangle, throwing it up. So on the bottles, they're all the same. Except the labels. It gives you their website right there. And on this side, you have your Nick strength, and it says not for sale to minors. Keep away from children and pets. Contains USP grade PGVG nat and art flavors, and ingredients may also contain traces of nuts. And it also says do not drink. Keep away from eyes. So
and they all have childproof caps.
Yep,
as well.
All got childproof caps, which seems to be a big thing. So we'll start with the Illuminati, which is the blood orange, pineapple, and strawberry.
I'm going to be vaping it in a Copper Mutation X clone with the Copper Rigmod clone with a 0.3 ohm build.
And I'm vaping this on this is a Colonial clone and a Plumeville clone with the chuff cap, and I'm vaping on a 26 gauge 5 wrap, ohming it at like 0.32 with cotton. Let's do a smell test. So we're gonna rate all these flavors on. So we got a smell. Well, that's not really a rating, but we're gonna rate them on vapor production. We don't know the PGVG on these. I'm assuming around a 50-50, maybe a 60-40. We're going to rate them on vapor production, 1 to 10, flavor 1 to 10, and would we buy them? So which of the flavors would we buy? Because these were all given to us for review purposes.
And for flavor 2, the 1 to 10, it'll basically be on how it actually tastes, and does it taste like what they say it does?
Right, does it match up to the flavor profile?
Because that's one thing that, especially with fruity flavors, I've noticed that companies have a hard time getting them to actually taste what they say they do.
So when I smell this, I get mostly pineapple and strawberry. I don't really get any blood orange, but I think he's getting something different.
The pineapple and strawberry for scent-wise is definitely what comes through the most.
Yeah.
Maybe a hint of pineapple for scent, but scent-wise, you don't really notice the pineapple.
Oh, really?
I don't.
I get pineapple and strawberry. I don't get any orange, which is weird. I was looking forward to the orange. So this is Illuminati. Let's vape it. pretty decent vapor. It doesn't seem like a really thick juice, so I'm not expecting like crazy clouds.
For me, I mostly get the orange and strawberry with a hint of pineapple. You kind of get the strawberry is kind of more in like the middle, where the orange, I have the orange all the way through, with pineapple in at the very end. Very light.
Get out of here, man. See, for flavor, for me, I get pineapple and strawberry, just like the smell. Maybe like a hint of blood orange on the exhale.
I think for this one, it kind of goes either way. You
might kind of
notice the pineapple a lot and the orange a little, or you notice the orange a lot and the pineapple a little.
They might just be mixing together.
Yeah, I don't know. From other people I've heard talk about it, it kind of goes one way or the other. You always kind of notice the strawberry in there, but the pineapple and the orange kind of flip-flop between which one you really notice the most.
I get a little bit of the orange on the exhale, but it's mainly pineapple. In my eyes, it's a primary pineapple juice, and then you got that hint of strawberry, and just a tad bit of orange on the exhale. But like he said, I guess it's subjective. But does it match up to the profile of the flavor? Yes, I'm getting the pineapple, I'm getting the strawberry, and I do get the orange, and he gets all three too. So
yeah.
For vapor production, it's not bad. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. I mean, it's decent. You're not looking for crazy clouds with this juice.
Yeah, I mean, for a thinner juice, it can be pretty good.
I don't know the actual VGPG on it, so if it is a high VGPG, someone can let us know.
Yeah, I would assume it's 50-50 or 60-40.
I mean, it seems...
It could possibly be 70-30.
Maybe 70-30.
It's definitely not higher than that, I would say.
I wouldn't say. I have heard people say it's thicker, though. But see, this seems to be sort of... I don't know. So, it's a good flavor.
For a flavor, I think it tastes like what they say it does. And for flavor, I would give it a 7.5 out of 10.
What do you give it for vapor?
For vapor, I'd probably give it about a 7 out of 10. It's pretty good.
I give it an 8. I mean, I think it's decent. For flavor, like I said, I don't get much orange, but I'll go with an 8 out of 10 for flavor too. I like the flavor. It's a decent flavor.
It's definitely something that you could vape all day and not be like sick of.
It's an easy all day vape because it's not super fruity. Like, it's not like punch you in the face fruit. It's just subtle, and I think it's an easy all day vape.
And it's a real fruit flavor too. It doesn't taste like a candy fruit, which is good.
And would I buy it again, or would I buy it now? I'd probably buy a bottle of it in the future when it runs out. I probably will get maybe a 30 ml bottle of it.
I would also probably buy it every now and then. Not as I always have, but it's definitely something that I would want to vape more.
It's not a flavor where you stock up more than one bottle because that's how good it is. It's just kind of it's a good juice that you buy multiple times. All right, next we're going to go to Widowmaker, which is the Bavarian cream infused blueberries. Stop. Damn dog. So this is the Widowmaker. Big fan of creamy blueberry flavors, so I had high expectations for this flavor when I saw it. Smell.
I can smell it already.
I get a mainly blueberry.
I can smell it all the way over here.
It's a very strong blueberry smell. With it, you can kind of smell the cream, but I mean, a cream doesn't really have a scent, so you're getting mainly blueberry. I mean, a fruit's going to overpower a cream.
The blueberry scent is definitely strong. I can smell it from here.
Yeah. So you want to smell that? I'll give it a vape.
Yeah, I don't really notice the cream smelling it, but cream is kind of a hard thing to smell.
Right. But cream on the vape, it's there. It's not just a fruit vape. It's very creamy. Kind of light, though.
At first, I actually used to think that the blueberry was a little bit more of the stronger, which is what most people say. But right now, I'm getting the cream very heavy, which I like. I like cream.
Cream's very good.
But the blueberry flavor is also very dominant.
It's not like a eggy cream either.
Yeah. It's like a nice like light cream, and the blueberry it tastes like a blueberry.
Yeah, it's not a candied blueberry. It's a real, like, a fresh, ripe blueberry. With that cream. The cream just tops it. It's kind of like it's almost like a blueberry. It's not like, the flavors don't mix, I don't think. I think it's kind of like a topped, almost like cream topped with blueberries. Kind of like a blueberry pie almost.
Yep. Which is how they say it's supposed to be. They say it's supposed to be cream infused with blueberries.
Right. It's not supposed to be a blueberry cream.
That's exactly the way it comes through.
Yeah.
So.
It's good. It's good. Vapor production, I'm going to give it an 8. I mean, they're probably going to be all the same.
Yep. I'd say it's the exact same.
Flavor, I'm going to give it a 9. I think this is one of my favorite flavors. And I've had a lot of blueberry and cream flavors, and this is probably one of my favorite blueberries with cream.
Yeah, I'm going to give flavor for this one. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. It's definitely something I could vape a lot of it all day and not get sick of. It's probably the best blueberry flavor that I've ever tried.
Yeah, I'm a huge blueberry fan, so I've had quite a few. And, I mean, you're not a huge blueberry fan, right? So, I mean, he likes it, and he's not like a diehard. Blueberry I look for, so I could easily vape it all day, and it matches directly to the flavor profile. So, definitely a 9 out of 10 for me.
Another very good fruit flavor. Tastes like the actual fruit. It's not a candy. It's not overpowering.
And would I buy it? Absolutely.
Yeah, I will
Absolutely.
definitely be buying a bottle.
Yeah, they have 120 ml bottles on their website for $65. That's not that bad.
That's a pretty good.
There might be a couple that I have to buy in that, but let's move on. We're gonna move on to Subliminal. So the Subliminal this is the Uncle Sam one. This one is the sweet and sour razzmatazz candy. Now, I'm gonna be honest. First of all, I have no idea what a razzmatazz candy is. I don't know if it's just like a cool way to say raspberry candy. And the sweet and sour kind of, when I saw this flavor, I was kind of like, I was skeptical. I didn't really want to try it. But I figured I'd do it for review purposes. I'm not a huge fan of raspberry, so once again, this might be a little subjective, but we'll tell you if it matches to the flavor profile.
I like raspberry a lot.
The smell on this stuff is like so powerful.
The smell on this, it smells like a cough syrup.
Yeah.
It smells like
pleasant.
a berry cough syrup.
It's not pleasant.
Pretty bad.
The smell is like, it's just so strong. Oh, it's so strong. This is definitely the strongest flavor in their line. Like, this is a candied. I mean, it says it.
Yeah.
It's candied. It's,
Which for, like, where raspberry is a fruit, I'm not a fan of most fruit candy flavors. I like a more real fruit.
If I were to have to smell this to know if I'd want to buy it or not,
it smells exactly like cough syrup.
The smell would throw me off right away, yeah. It smells like, oh man, it's just that, like, it almost has like a cherry smell, like that cherried cough syrup.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, it's just...
It doesn't taste like cherry,
no,
but it does have a cherry scent to it, and I hate cherry.
But the smell of it throws me off. But it throws you off right there. It makes you...
The flavor is better than the scent.
But it's similar. Not a fan of this one.
It's not... It doesn't taste...
I could
It's a candy, so it's not going to taste like an actual raspberry, but it almost has like a medicine-y-ish.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of candied vapes, but there are a few candied flavors that I actually vape that I can vape a lot of. I'm not a fan of this. I'm not going to say it's bad, because if you're a raspberry fan, like a huge raspberry fan, you might like this. I know you are.
I love raspberry. I'm not a huge fan of this, though. It definitely tastes like a raspberry candy. Probably more of a red raspberry. It's not like a blue raspberry.
No, which makes that cherry kind of come into play.
I've had really cheap raspberry juices that were less than pleasant, and this kind of reminds me of them.
These are 15 mils. The 15 mils on their website are $13, and you can get a 30 mil for $23. So that's premium. Like, you're paying more than premium pricing. We can cut this part out. Their 15 mils on their website are $13. So it's, you're paying premium. That's more than, most 15 ml bottles that are in the premium area are 12. So you're paying top dollar for this juice, and for it to remind me of like the $6 bottles you can get like a house juice. I'm not a fan. I wouldn't buy this. So I guess I'm skipping right to the would I buy it.
Probably isn't one that I would buy again.
I don't even know if I'll finish the bottle.
I could probably like
have
go
it.
through and finish it, but it's definitely not something that I would probably buy at least a lot. I may buy another bottle just to give it another try like later on.
I wouldn't buy it ever.
But probably not. So flavor-wise, I'm going to have to give it a 5 out of 10. I'm giving it a 5 because, yes, it does taste like what they say it does, but I personally don't like it.
I'll give it a 4. Just because if it were just subjective, I would give it probably a 2. But because it does taste like a razzmatazz. But at the same time, it's almost medicine-y. So maybe it doesn't. I'll still give it a 4.
I don't know what a razzmatazz candy is.
Right. A 4 is not a good rating, so I'll give it a 4. I wouldn't buy it. I guess if you're a raspberry fan, give it a shot because he said he could vape through the bottle. I couldn't. I don't think I'll even touch this bottle after this review. And Vapor 8, it's the same. So, but that is the one flavor that I've noticed in their line that's just not.
And a lot of people say that too. A lot of people who've tried their line say that this is their least favorite. So, I don't know if anyone. I mean, I'm sure there's people out there who like it, but I
feel like it lingers on your cotton too.
Probably, it's candy flavors are usually a little more
so
lingering.
strong, strongest flavor in their line. But anyway, yeah, 4 on flavor, 5 on flavor, and we're both 8 out of 10 for Vapor. And I wouldn't buy it again. Apparently, he would.
I'd give it a chance.
I just couldn't.
Maybe.
After you go through that bottle, you won't buy it.
Yeah, we'll have to see how I feel after doing a whole bunch of it.
So on to the final one. We got Wildfire. This one I was really looking forward to. Like I said, this is their most recent flavor that they added to their line. And it is a toasted almond mezzaluna cookie, which just, a cookie vape just sounds weird, but I wanted to try it. I was
want to try it too.
forward to it.
Everyone that I've seen that has talked about it loves this one.
Oh my god. You guys, this is ridiculous.
Mom, we're recording. Jeez. But I mean, it smells like.
It smells like a
cookie.
sugar cookie.
It smells like a plate of cookies.
Yep.
Like that's what I get. Like
I don't really smell a ton of almond,
Just
but
a
you
hint.
do get a
It's just like a
nutty
slight
scent
hint.
to it.
Yeah.
The flavor wise is kind of, it's interesting.
Oh,
It reminds me of a sugar cookie, so I'm assuming that it's
just kind of like it's like a Spanish.
It
I
must
think
be
of
like a special kind of sugar cookie.
Yeah, I think it's like a Spanish version of a sugar cookie. But man, the smell of this juice. I vaped the most. This bottle's almost half gone. I just got it yesterday. But it does have like Tito, what's this? And it smells like a plate of cookies.
Yep.
That's all I get. But here we go.
The almond isn't the dominant flavor. It's more of a hint of almond. So like if you're not a huge nut person, you could still vape this and not have a problem with it because it's not very strong.
I like it. I like it a lot.
This one's really good. This is probably my second favorite out of their line.
I think it's my favorite.
I still think Widowmaker. The blueberry is just...
Which is weird because
But they're different too. They're different
Yeah, I mean,
flavors.
it's tough
They're
to
not...
compare.
This one's more of a...
Dessert. Well,
I mean,
guess
the blueberries and cream is a dessert too, but that one is more...
It's tough.
It's different. I mean, if you're craving cookies...
I think I like this one more because it's so unique.
It's definitely
It's like
very
I've
unique.
never tasted... Like, I have, like, Sugar Bear from Cutwood, which is like a snickerdoodle cookie. This one tops it. Not that they're... I mean, for a cookie vape, I think.
Yeah, I'd have to
It's
agree.
so unique. Every time you try it, it's like you get something different.
It makes me want to go and try a mezzaluna cookie, because now I want to know. So, having never had a mezzaluna cookie, I have no idea if this tastes like it, but based on what it tastes like a sugar cookie, I'm assuming they're the same. So I would say it tastes like what they say it does.
9 out of 10 for me.
I'm
My
gonna
favorite
probably
one, though.
give this one a 8.5 out of 10.
I
It's
guess I'm
not
a high.
quite up there in my top like 5 of what would get like a 9 or a 10.
Yeah, I know. Maybe I shouldn't be grading so high because my favorite juices. What am I going to grade them? But this one's really good.
It's
Um,
definitely
also-
something I will buy again.
oh, definitely. This was the one. This might be the one I get in a 120 ml bottle because I could easily go through that. And it's weird because I didn't think a dessert vape or a cookie vape would be an all-day vape for me. I could vape this all day long.
Yeah, this is definitely not something that I would get sick of.
Throw this in like a bottle of
Anytime
fruit,
soon.
and then throw this bottle in like a blueberry flavor or a strawberry flavor in your pocket. Switch back between them throughout the day. You're good. That's all you need, I think. So, 9 on flavor. Once again, 8 on vapor, and we would both buy it again. So I think that's it. That's the propaganda juice line sent to me by Nick DiNuccio. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, everyone over at Propaganda. I was very surprised, very pleasantly surprised when they decided to send us out their juice line. And it's a great way to kickstart our channel, I think. Tons of juice reviews, tons of hardware and like mods, addies, tons of that reviews coming at you.
Eventually, we'll do builds too.
Yeah. Once we get,
He's been building a little more than I have. I've only done a few, and I've done the same build kind of multiple
I
times.
stick with my tried and true 26 gauge 5 wrap. That's just been my.
Comes in at between 0.3 to just below 0.4.
It's usually 0.3 to 0.39 is where it comes in, and it's been my favorite. I've tried others. I tried a 4 wrap. I've tried a 22 gauge 3 wrap or 4 wrap. That was way too hot for me. I'm not a huge like super sub ohmer. I don't like it when it's like, I like a warm vape, not a hot vape. So I find, but we will do build videos. We'll try new builds. Eventually get into the really technical builds that I haven't even dabbled with yet. That just seems so tricky. But we'll have tons of that, tons of juice, tons of hardware. So stay tuned if you like that.
Yeah, we have a bunch of stuff already,
Oh, yeah.
and I'm sure before we're even close to being done all
with that.
those,
We're gonna have tons
we'll
more.
buy a whole bunch more stuff.
Oh, juices.
We probably have like 20 plus juices right now at least to review.
Oh yeah, and we're gonna be doing
4 or
them
5
one flavor at a
plus
time.
mods.
We'll do them one flavor at a time, so they're not like 25-minute videos like this one. This was just, we received the line of juice. We wanted to do it all in one.
Yeah.
Thank Propaganda.
If we ever have a full line that we get sent to us to review, we're gonna do them
Just
together.
Right.
If we buy them separately, we'll do them one by one to try to make sure that most of our videos aren't crazy long for you guys. 'Cause I know I personally hate super long videos.
Yeah. This is running at what, 23 minutes?
So
That's long. We'll never do like hour-long videos like some people do. That's just obnoxious. But I guess we're rambling at this point. But yeah, so stay tuned in the future if you want to see more reviews. This is Granite State Vapers signing out.